Hey, Commanders fans, listen up, because we have some very important information coming your way, and you need to know everything. Here on the channel, you'll find all the news about our team, with breaking news and everything a true Commanders fan needs to know. So first of all, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications, because here you get everything firsthand and are never out of date. Oh, and leave your like right now to strengthen this incredible community and show that the Commanders fans are always present. Without further ado, hold on tight because today's news is unmissable. Now, let's get straight to the point. The Commanders just released photos of their new stadium in Washington, D.C., and it looks incredible. On Thursday, the Commanders released stunning artistic renderings of what their new stadium will look like. It's worth checking out. When will the Commanders move to the new stadium? The Commanders are expected to move to the new stadium in 2030. Construction is expected to begin later this year. It's being built on the former site of RFK Stadium. These images give Washington, D.C. much hope for the future. A beautiful and unique waterfront stadium, the return of our Commanders, year-round events just steps from an entertainment district and public transportation, and, of course, jobs for Washington, D.C. residents and new opportunities for local businesses, said Mayor Muriel Bowser in a press release. I am grateful for the shared commitment between the Commanders and HKS in designing an iconic stadium that honors the history of our city and our skyline, and that will also be a true catalyst for future opportunities in the RFK complex. Commanders select Jonathan Gannon for interview as defensive coordinator. The Commanders will interview former Cardinals head coach Jonathan Gannon for the vacant defensive coordinator position on Thursday. The Washington Commanders must be disappointed with their 2025 season performance. The team finished with a 5-12 record in the regular season, a year after reaching the NFC Championship game. Now, the Commanders are making some changes to their coaching staff in hopes of improving their performance in the 2026 season. According to ESPN's Adam Schefter, the Commanders will interview former Cardinals head coach Jonathan Gannon for the vacant defensive coordinator position on Thursday. Last week, the Washington Commanders released Cliff Kingsbury and defensive coordinator Joe Witt Jr. Since then, interim quarterbacks coach David Blau has promoted the offensive coach. This left only one more coordinator position to be filled. Gannon could be an interesting addition to the Commanders. He spent the last 3 seasons as head coach in Arizona. During his 3 years, the Cardinals had a combined record of 15 wins and 36 losses in the regular season. They did not qualify for the playoffs during Gannon's tenure. Before joining the Cardinals, Gannon was the defensive coordinator for the Eagles in 2021 and 2022. Gannon's defense struggled in Arizona this season. In fact, it ranked among the worst in the league in yards allowed per game, 357.7, 27th place, in points allowed per game, 28.7, 29th place. Perhaps a return to the defensive coordinator position is exactly the change Gannon needs to revive his career. It could also represent a significant improvement for the Commanders. But Gannon isn't the only option for Washington. The Commanders interviewed Denard Wilson, the Titans' defensive coordinator, for the position over the weekend. Washington also interviewed Brian Flores, the Vikings' former defensive coordinator, on Wednesday. Flores is widely considered one of the NFL's best defensive strategists. He could be Washington's top candidate for the position. However, because Flores is in high demand, it's entirely possible that Washington won't be able to hire him. This makes it a smart move to interview other candidates, such as Gannon, as alternative options. It will be interesting to see who else the Commanders interview for this position. Brian Flores' audacious pursuit of the Commanders has just faced a new and important complication. Now, everything is out of their control. The Washington Commanders have secured an interview with Brian Flores for the vacant defensive coordinator position. This has generated great excitement among fans, but the situation is still far from being resolved. Flores is in high demand. He has already been interviewed for the head coaching position with the Baltimore Ravens. The Minnesota Vikings are confident in keeping him on the team if he doesn't get a prominent job elsewhere. And the biggest possible rival has also entered the race just as the respected defensive strategist was meeting with head coach Dan Quinn and other influential members of the front office. According to Ian Rappaport of NFL Network, the Pittsburgh Steelers are looking to interview Flores to replace Mike Tomlin, who resigned after 19 years at the helm following the team's humiliating playoff loss to the Houston Texans. The decision has emotional significance, as the AFC North club was the one that brought him back to the world of American football after his unsuccessful stint with the Miami Dolphins. Brian Flores' next step is now out of the Commanders' control amid interest from the Steelers. Being Tomlin's successor is daunting. However, the new hire would buy time. The Steelers are not known for easily giving up on their head coaches. This would provide the necessary security to put Pittsburgh back in a position to compete for the Super Bowl. It's a risk, especially with many veteran players and no plan for the quarterback position, but Flores will likely talk to management before deciding his next move. The Commanders are taking precautions. Washington will talk to Jonathan Gannon today, Thursday, and several others are also in the running to succeed Joe Witt Jr. Flores would be the ideal solution, but everything depends on him getting a second chance as head coach. Flores listened attentively to the Commanders' proposal. He knows general manager Adam Peters well from their time working together with the New England Patriots. Quinn is highly respected in league circles, so the likely aggressive coach shares that view. They made their offer, but now everything is out of his control. If the Steelers or Ravens make him a concrete offer for a well-deserved promotion, Flores will accept it. He could even return to the Vikings, who reportedly did everything to secure his stay. The Commanders should have a good idea of what he intends to do after the meeting. If they name a defensive coordinator before Flores decides his next steps, that will tell the fans everything they need to know. What will be, but the Commanders aimed high with Flores, and they deserve credit for it.
The Washington Commanders were the surprise of the 2024 season, with rookie quarterback Jayden Daniels winning the Offensive Rookie of the Year award and leading the team to the NFC Championship game. Unfortunately, the Commanders couldn't continue that momentum this season. Daniels dealt with injuries throughout the season, and the team struggled immensely on both ends of the field, resulting in a 5-12 record for the Commanders, who missed the playoffs. Despite the Commanders wanting Daniels to focus exclusively on turning things around in Washington, the young quarterback will play for another team in 2026, according to an influential league source. It was announced at a launch event in Los Angeles tonight for the new company Fanatics Studios that Jayden Daniels will participate in the Fanatics Flag Football Classic and will also captain a team, alongside Tom Brady and a third quarterback captain who will be revealed soon. The event will be on March 21st in Saudi Arabia, reported Adam Schefter, senior NFL expert at ESPN, on Wednesday morning.